Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Rafael Devers, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's George Springer. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Striding in is Marcus Simeon. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Bo Bichette. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The count now at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So we got him looking there. Rafael Devers becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. This is hit pretty well out to left field, and it bangs off the monster. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled off. Martinez at second with 2 down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But a run will score in the...
Leading off the right field.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 6. The catcher.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Kevin Viggio stepping up now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Devers over to his right, and that will end the inning. And now the first pitch.
Leading off for the
Hunter Renfro started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Renfro.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Barrios playing here in his age 26 season. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the pitch. Christian Vasquez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. This one's down to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Next up for the Red Sox, Danny Santana trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense up.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And now here is Corey Dickerson. Mano a mano against Nady Eovaldi. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12.
Dickerson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Renfro is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
Next to dig in, Santiago Espinal. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Marcus Simeon.
Marcus.
Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Verdugo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Bogaerts.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center field, number 99.
So now into the box is Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
And stepping in, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0 the count. Fouled off. That's popped up. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2-out double left stranded. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now one down with the bases empty. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow little roller to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Viggio. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
No left fielder.
Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here, and they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both. Now to the plate, here is Danny Santana. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
The set and the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. Kike Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more of this. Stepping up is Danny Jansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and it's fouled away. Jansen stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The third baseman, number 8, Viggio.
At the plate, Viggio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Jansen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfro moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning. And looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Up next, Rafael Devers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat, and that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a call. Strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But 2 come across to score in the top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up is the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Swing and a liner. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. George Springer the next to hit. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Second base.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box, Marcus Simeon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Strike two as the fastball is let go. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Springer on third with 2 out. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfro. On its way is pitch number 75.
Renfro.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Jansen is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, Danny Santana, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
This is flared out towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Rendell Grichuk stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Smoke toward third. Devers gloves it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Just hung in there on that one. Verdugo stands at second with no outs. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
I win.
Red Sox strike for a run on the... Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, here is Kevin Viggio. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty B, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Teoscar Hernandez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 1-0. Taylor, a native of Arizona, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two and 1 to count. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now at the plate is Santiago Espinal. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the first pitch. Dyson off for second as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. The relay and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he fouls this one off. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Trevor Richards is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now is Hunter Renfro. His career numbers in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
The right
Ball
field.
1.
Hunter Renfro.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher,
First offering on its way. Christian Vasquez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the first baseman, number 22, Danny.
And now in the box, Danny Santana, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Simeon. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Bo Bichette will be next. Runner goes. On the ground to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Matt Barnes answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's Randall Grichuk, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Count is 1-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it